Hi. In today's session, we are going to look at bank transactions related to bank transfers and deposits and withdrawals. And for this, you can navigate to Sage 300 Cloud. I'm using the 2024 version. You can find common services. Under that, you will find bank services. If you have not created the bank already, then you can use the banks option and create a bank and link the accounts relevant to the bank write-off and charges in this window. Once the banks are created, you can navigate to bank transactions. And let's say the first thing that we are going to do here is bank entry. Under the bank entry, you can add a new transaction. Let's say I'm recording a deposit of funds. I will select the bank in which I'm going to record this. Let's say I want to use ENBD as my bank, which is the receiving the funds, and the type is deposit. Deposit type cash, what is the date of transaction, and here I can select the GL account. So let's say maybe this is from a partner, so I will select a current account. So I want to find an account where the description contains current. Okay, so I've got current accounts of partner 1 and 2, so I'm going to select one of them, and I'm recording a transaction of 50,000. You can give a reference here, let's say equity contribution, and the description also I'm keeping the same for this example, and I will add this transaction. Once I add it, system will assign it a number, so here it is transfer number 1 for the deposit of funds. For this transaction to take effect in your general ledger, you will have to post it, which you can do from here. Once you post this transaction, a GL entry will be created. So let's have a quick look at the GL entry. Okay. So in this general ledger transaction, we have the deposit of funds transaction dated 22nd of August, which is coming from the source bank entries. Here you can see it. And here we have got a debit in the bank account for 50,000 dirhams and credit in the current account that we have selected during our transaction with a credit. Once you have checked it, if it's not already automated, you can post the transaction using this button. If you have already automated the posting, then you will not need to do this step. The system will automatically post the GL entry once you have posted your bank entries. Very quickly, let's go to the bank entry again. And in this particular example, we will record a withdrawal. So here, I'm selecting Emirates NBD. And in this case, I'm recording a withdrawal. Let's say I want to record an amount going out of my bank and I want to debit the bank charges for it. So let me find the bank charges account here. Here it is. And let's say we have paid a bank charge of 100 dirhams. Bank fees. In this case, I will save the transaction. I've got the entry number 2. I want to post it. Posting completed successfully. Go back to your general ledger transaction batch list and you should see the second transaction appearing here, and that can be posted from the GL batch list itself. We're going to see how to record a bank transfer entry in the Sage 300 ERP. I'm using the 2024 edition, the desktop version. I'm going to navigate to common services, bank services, and bank transactions for this. Here you can see a bank transfers option. You can enter the transaction date, that is your transaction when the transfer happened, a description. Let's say this is interbank transfer. For the reference, I'm using August 2025. I'm transferring from bank. I can use the finder button to select the code. F5 is a shortcut for the finder. I'm transferring money from ENBD to my RAC bank account. The amount is, let's say, 7,000. And I'm incurring at this stage maybe a bank charge. So I'm going to select the GL account for my service charges. The description contains the word charges here. So this is my bank charge account. And then I can enter the amount. So let's say I'm incurring a charge of 25. Once you have created this entry, post it, and then you can see, once you see this message, GL transaction created successfully, that means the entry was posted properly. You can go to General Ledger Transactions, the batch list, and verify the transaction that you've just entered. In case the posting is set to manual, then you'll have to come to General Ledger and post this. If the posting is set to automatic, the system will post the transaction in the General Ledger automatically for you. So in this example, we have transferred money out of Emirates NBD. So it got a credit of 7025, 25 went to the bank charge and 7,000 to the bank. Once you are satisfied with the general ledgers, post the transaction. When you see the message posting completed, That means the transaction was posted successfully. And then you can validate the numbers using the trial balance report. Thank you and have a nice day.